What's up YouTube, it's your boy Quicksand tapping in for episode 35 of Mindset Monday, and today we're going to talk about making the days count. But before we get into it, the one thing that I do ask of you is that if you find any type of value in the context of this video, that you share with someone who can also benefit. I post a mindset video every Monday, so subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss another drop. Tap in. Last night I was talking to one of my really good friends. His name is Jericho, and we talked for at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours of just giving game to each other and just opening up and trying to figure out the steps to success and the steps to happiness and how to achieve what we think in our mind, right? How can we do that? And we got out of our comfort zone in our conversation. And we got vulnerable in a way where it helped me and it helped him as well to understand what's really important and where we should really put our focus. And we started talking about music, we started talking about books, and one song in particular from an artist named Russ. I talk about Russ all the time. I feel like he changed my mind, my mindset, and my perspective on life and success and how to make something from nothing. And there's a song called The Stakeout, and there's some lyrics in there that Jericho and I were listening to, and Jericho pointed one of the lyrics out that really stood out to him, and I'll go ahead and rap it now, or I'll say it now. So it starts off with, "Being great is a choice, always working in silence, let my success make the noise. I'm on my wave now, welcome to my stakeout. The type of focus where I don't count the days, I make the days count. Being great is a choice, always working in silence, let my success make the noise." So being great, going back to that first lyric, being great is a choice. You have the opportunity every single day to be great, but it's what you're doing on a daily basis that makes you great, that gets you to that greatness, right? For me personally, I wake up a little bit later than I want to be waking up, right? I want to wake up earlier so that way I can have more time to focus on making content for YouTube, or making content for Instagram and YouTube, for TikTok, just different platforms. Waking up earlier is something that, like, my Achilles heel that I need to get and figure out. And so that's a choice that I need to make, to go to sleep a little earlier and then wake up earlier, right? If I want to be great, if I want to be the best version of myself. So being great is a choice. I'm always working in silence. Personally, that's why I like staying up late, because I can work in silence, and then, eventually when I put out the content, that's the success making the noise, right? That's what, the final product is the content that I put out, or like the knowledge that I'm able to give. So I love that first bit of the lyrics. So being great is a choice, always working in silence, let my success make the noise. I'm on my wave now, so I'm on my own wave. I'm doing what I feel is right for me. Welcome to my stakeout, which is, for me, this is my stakeout. This is like where I get to, get in the lab and study and read and watch podcasts and watch interviews from people who can teach, like Nipsey Hussle, Kobe, Jay-Z, successful entrepreneurs, successful businessmen. Welcome to my stakeout, the type of focus where I don't count the days, I make the days count. So this is the one that Jericho pointed out that he loved a lot. And it comes down to that. Like, I'm not counting the days. I'm not, like, on Monday, I'm not stressing like, man, I can't wait until Friday, like, because Friday I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna go out with the homies, I'm gonna I'm just gonna chill, I'm not gonna have any priorities because I don't have work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's what most people do. They count the days, right? They count, like, when the fun is gonna happen. When in reality, you should be making the days count. Every single day leading up to Friday should be work. Like, work to where it's fun. Like, you're putting in work on your body and your mind and your spirit, right? You're getting in the gym, you're lifting weights, you're doing some cardio, you're playing basketball, you're doing things for your body that are going to help you. You're reading, books that are going to help your knowledge. you're talking to people like, you know, Jericho, who has helped me a ton to get my mindset right and to kind of refocus and recalibrate where I should put my attention. You know, having, you know, friends like him around and talking to him helps a ton. So making the days count by, you know, putting priorities straight, right? And so, you know, I just love that lyric, and he loved it. And, you know, this is one of my favorite songs because I knew about this lyric, but just having somebody else listen to it and then resonating with it as well is something of just happiness. And, you know, that's where the greatness starts, right? Where you get inspired. And currently I'm inspired, right? We had a great conversation, and I know what I need to do in order for me to get out of my own way. Okay, that's what it is, right? We get in our own way up here and in our heart. We know what we want to do, but our mind, it starts to kind of play games where it knows what it needs to do, and it knows how much work that it's going to take to get to the, you know, to the point you want to reach. But then it also, like, it gets to the point where it's like your mind is like man, like, I don't want to do that work because I know it's going to take a lot. But when you actually do the work and you put it in on a daily, and then you finally receive, you know, the blessings and the flowers of, you know, of your labor, then you get to see and you get to feel like, man, I'm actually glad that I was able to work around that mindset of, man, this is going to be stressful, this is going to be hard, this is going to be this and that, and I was able to push through it. You start to feel better about it because you made that choice. So being great is a choice, and that choice is for you as an individual to know what you need to do and do it, what it is, and then going out and getting it. And, you know, these things are important. So I don't know, these things are on my mind. This song is really good. Actually, the second verse, let me go ahead and read that. I'm pulling my phone out because it is what it is. So no matter what, I never lose my ambition. I soldier through the BS, turn my wounds into wisdom. So turning wounds into wisdom. So meaning any loss that you take, you can find a way to learn from that loss, right? You can find a way to understand why you lost, and then you can go and make those adjustments and make, you know, try to manage those mistakes and to figure out how to overcome the next time. You know, that's extremely important to have that mindset of not just giving up when it gets hard, but really trying to persevere and push through and leading by example in that sense. Important stuff right there. Oh, right here. This is it right here. This is the last one I'm gonna leave you with. So he said, I rarely ever like their advice because they're gonna try to dim my light because I shine in their eyes, right? So when you start to shine and you start to feel great about yourself and you have that joy and that happiness, other people see it, right? Of course they see it. And there's people that love that happiness, and they kind of like, you get to vibrate together, right? That energy flows between two people. But sometimes the more happy and excited and energetic you are, you're gonna find another 2 to 3 to 4 or 5 people who don't match that energy at all. They try to dim your light because you're shining in their eyes, because you're finding that success for yourself and they haven't found it for them, right? Personally, internally, they have not figured out who they are and what they want to do, and them seeing you shine is like a form of like hate and like jealousy and envy, and that is definitely not going to help them to get out of that hole that they're in, right? So understanding this is important, right? Knowing where to put your energy and where to put your attention, whether it's people or, you know, tasks that you do on a daily. This is all important. So this is something to think about. Don't let people dim your light because you're shining in their eyes. And, you know, greatness is a choice, right? Make the days count. Don't count the days. That's all I got for you guys. Check out the song. It's called The Stakeout by Russ on his first album. And I appreciate you all. Thank you all for watching this video. I don't want to keep talking. I will see you guys next week. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and share with someone who you know can benefit from this video. I will see you all in the next one. Tap out.